For those of you that are finding it hard to believe that Nia Long was allegedly the person that Sherri Shepherd was, that Sherri Shepherd was talking about, that ran up on her to address her about statements that she made about her and how she had been shading her, I would like to just remind y'all that Nia Long herself is literally from the same neighborhood in which they filmed Friday, which was one of the first couple of movies that we ever saw Nia Long in, okay? She's from the hood. Like, don't let that pretty, soft-spoken voice fool you, okay? It is a lot of bitches from the hood that are Nia Longs, okay? And I think that that's the part that y'all are forgetting. She is an LA hood bitch. She just so happened to be pretty.
Nia Long's reputation is taking a hit. Here's why people are speaking out lately. It seems like actress Nia Long just can't catch a break. Day by day, her polished image is starting to fall apart, and it's not just because of rumors. It's because more and more people in the entertainment world are coming forward with their own negative experiences involving her. These stories are painting a picture of someone who's hard to work with and not exactly friendly, especially when it comes to other women in the industry. Many are saying that Nia has a habit of acting jealous or hostile toward actresses she believes are getting roles that she deserved. Now, this isn't just a case of a Hollywood star acting like a diva. It's getting to the point where people in the industry have had enough. The latest drama started when talk show host Sherri Shepherd shared a shocking story during one of her recent show segments. Sherri began by talking about how she went to see a Broadway show with some of her friends.
Let me tell y'all something here. I get along with everybody. I really do. I get along with everybody. So I'm standing there and I was talking to Kadeen and DeVal Ellis. And DeVal Ellis is on Sister. So I'm talking to this. So this unnamed celebrity actress who shall remain nameless. I'm standing there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? Because I know her. And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. That's what she said to me.
Expecting a fun night out. But things quickly took a strange turn when she ran into a well-known celebrity who apparently had a big problem with her. According to Sherri, this person grabbed her arm and said something like, you've been throwing shade at me a lot lately. That came completely out of nowhere for her. Now, if you know Sherri, you know she's someone who can throw a little bit of subtle shade here and there, like the time she made a sly comment suggesting Megan Thee Stallion should dress more modestly. But in this case, she said she didn't even understand where the drama was coming from, because she hadn't said anything bad about this person publicly. Trying to stay calm, especially with so many other celebrities around, Sherri didn't make a scene. But she was so rattled by the experience that she later went to the restroom, hoping to have a private conversation with the person. Unfortunately, the person didn't show up.
I'm standing there talking, somebody grabbed my arms and they forcefully turned me around. So I'm in a good mood. So I go, hi, what's going on? Because I know her. And she says to me, she goes, you've been shading me a lot. That's what she said to me. And I said to her, I said, no, I haven't, because I was really confused. And then she goes, yes, you have. And then she just walked off. Now, let me tell you something. First of all, I know who I shade because I don't shade many people. It might be one person I shade. And I never have shaded this unnamed celebrity.
And that was the end of it. Or so we thought. Sherri never said the celebrity's name out loud, but she dropped just enough clues for people to figure it out. And fans didn't take long to connect the dots. Soon, everyone was convinced she was talking about Nia Long. Sherri didn't confirm it directly, but she also didn't deny it. As for Nia, she seemed totally unbothered by the accusations. In fact, she even posted a picture on social media with a cryptic caption that read, "About last night," clearly brushing off the situation as if it were nothing. To many people, this wasn't surprising at all. Nia has a reputation for being blunt and quick to put people in their place, and not in a friendly way. But this latest situation with Sherri made some folks believe that maybe she's gone too far. It added fuel to the ongoing conversation about Nia being difficult and having a mean girl attitude. Sure, it's not uncommon for people in Hollywood to be assertive or competitive. That's part of the game. But knowing how to pick your battles and treat people with respect is also important, and that's where Nia seems to be falling short. The way Sherri described being treated by Nia sounds a lot like what others have said, including actress Taraji P Henson. Back when Nia appeared on the show Empire in Season 3, she played Lucius Lyon's ex-girlfriend. Her role was supposed to continue for future episodes, but things didn't go as planned. Behind the scenes, people say Nia was constantly late to set, and sometimes didn't show up at all. This caused major delays in production. The crew even had to use stand-ins to film scenes with other actors like Taraji and Terrence Howard, because they couldn't wait around for Nia. On top of that, sources say Nia acted like she was the star of the show, and kept trying to make changes to her character to get more screen time. At first, Taraji tried to be patient, but eventually, things reached a breaking point. The final straw was when Nia reportedly started treating the crew disrespectfully, as if they were beneath her. That's when Taraji had enough and publicly called her out in front of everyone, the cast, crew, and even the directors. From there, the situation escalated quickly. What was supposed to be a great guest role for Nia ended in tension and her being quietly removed from the show. And now, with more stories like Sherri's surfacing, it's clear that this wasn't just a one-time thing. Whether Nia can turn things around remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, Hollywood is taking notice, and people are no longer staying silent. Neither woman wanted to be in the same room as the other. Things were so tense between them that the producers had to film their scenes separately, just to keep the peace. Nia Long expected an apology, but Taraji P Henson had no intention of giving her one, especially since many people felt that Nia had been the one acting out of line. In fact, most of the crew agreed that Nia had been rude and unprofessional. Nia's behavior on set was so unpleasant that even the hair and makeup team filed an official complaint against her. That had never happened before, not with any other guest star. It was a big deal. To make things even messier, there were rumors going around that Nia threatened to sue the production after she didn't receive the usual farewell that most guest stars get when they wrap up their time on the show. By the time she left, everyone was relieved and a little bitter. Both Taraji and Sherri Shepherd have spoken publicly about how difficult it was to work with Nia. And while some people might try to argue that they just didn't get along, it wasn't only them. Other people behind the scenes also had stories about Nia being hard to work with. Even someone from the crew admitted, yeah, she was tough. At first, she didn't even want us to record her. That kind of attitude made things difficult for everyone involved. Eventually, Nia addressed all the talk about her being difficult, and she didn't exactly deny it. Instead, she said there's nothing wrong with knowing what you want and standing by it. She explained, "We opened the doors for Black women to be exactly who we are, and that's not always easy to understand. It's both a blessing and a curse. But what I do know is this. I know my lighting, I know my makeup, I know my hair. And unless you can prove you know better, I'm not changing my mind." She added, "If people want to call that being difficult, then so be it." Nia also said that Black actors are often expected to stay quiet and obedient, even if it means sacrificing a little bit of themselves. She made it clear that she was never going to be that type of person. But here's the thing, just because someone believes they're coming from a good place doesn't mean they can treat others however they want and expect people to be okay with it. Nia has been in the industry for a long time and has earned her place, but that doesn't give her a free pass to be disrespectful. Many people online are disappointed with how she's treated others. When Nia started talking about how much she knows about her craft, it became clear that she likes things done her way, whether others like it or not. Meanwhile, Taraji remains respected. She's a strong woman, a true diva in the best sense. You can be confident and powerful without dragging others down. Respect goes both ways. As for the drama with Sherri Shepherd, Nia could have handled it better. If she felt hurt by something, Sherri said, she should have picked up the phone or talked to her privately, not ambushed her at a Broadway show. That was awkward and not the right place or time for that kind of confrontation. It showed a lack of emotional maturity. So, what? Do you all think? Was Nia just misunderstood, or did she really go too far? Share your thoughts below and let's talk about it. Expecting a fun night out. But things quickly took a strange turn when she ran into a well-known celebrity who apparently had a big problem with her. According to Sherri, this person grabbed her arm and said something like, "You've been throwing shade at me a lot lately." That came completely out of nowhere for her. Now, if you know Sherri, you know she's someone who can throw a little bit of subtle shade here and there, like the time she made a sly comment suggesting Megan Thee Stallion should dress more.